I come to the garden alone while the dew is still on the roses. And the voice I hear falling on my ears, the Son of God discloses. And he walks with me and he talks with me and he tells me I am his own. And the joy we share as we tarry there, none other has ever known. Hey everybody, Lady Cheryl here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. It's Friday morning. Don't pay any attention to the overcast because we're going to be 100 degrees today or around that temperature, a little higher, a little lower, but it's been really hot here with no rain. And today we're going to show you how we're going to weatherize or prepare for really hot conditions by adding extra mulch, extra watering, and then I'm going to share with you how I'm going to solarize a garden bed in my greenhouse that I haven't grown anything since the winter. I'm going to get rid of non-beneficial nematodes that cause knotty root. And I've talked about this extensively for several years, and I'm really going to give it one last try. And if I can't get rid of them, I'm going to get rid of the soil. Okay, let's get started. Okay guys, I want to share this with you. Andre, you want to speak to everybody?
Hi.
He's here helping me today, helping Big Mama in the garden. We have neglected the greenhouse all spring. And so what we're going to do is we're going to solarize this bed. This is the one I was telling you guys in my Monday night chat at 7 Central Time. See that plug? Where I answer your questions. This is the one that have the bad nematodes in it. So we're going to pull everything up except the society garlic, and we're going to put it in the garbage because we don't want to put these nematodes anyplace else. Now I'm going to get some of the purslane because it has a lot of omega-3 in it, more so than in salmon. I'm going to keep some of that and wash it off real good. But everything else we're going to pull up, and then we're going to put 2 layers of 6 mil greenhouse plastic that is clear so that the temperature will rise and kill, hopefully, the nematodes. Little Andre, I call him Chewy, couldn't finish removing all the plants in that raised garden bed because his dad came back with the screws for the fence. Guys, Brian and Bria over here, and they're helping me pull the weeds and any other plants that may be growing in this bed other than society garlic. We're pulling it up. This is Mexican petunia. It's going to die when the whole bed is solarized. So I'm going to pull it up as well. I got the purslane that I wanted to save. Brian, go ahead. You're moving, going down. Okay, so we'll come back when all of the plants are pulled up, guys. And I'll show you how I'm going to put the cover on it. The plastic 6 mil to solarize it. Hey, all right, so Bria found a carrot.
Yeah. In the weeds.
In the weeds.
In like weeds.
Mm-hmm.
Right in weeds.
So let me see it. We'll wash it off and let you eat it later, okay? All right, guys, so you can see here we have the greenhouse plastic. That's not like the plastic you get at, big box stores. This is 6 mil. It was purchased at greenhousemegastore.com. That's a wasp or a bee, Bria. It's not going to bother you. Don't run from it. Okay, guys, we're going to put it down. Put it down, Brian. Please, I'm making a video. Give it to Bria so she can put it down on her end. We're going to cover it up. As you can see, we took all of the unnecessary plants out. We're only going to leave in the society garlic, and it may die because it heat up to about 140 degrees. Okay, that's it. Now, you're going to do the second one. Here you go. Get the second layer. Now, it is not necessary for us to put 2 layers, but I'm going to do 2 layers. The sunlight will be reflected through the plastic, and it should solarize it and kill the nematodes. I go all the way down, Brian, like you're making up a bed. You want to evenly distribute the sheet. Okay, there you go. Now, pull it down. Now, Now we're gonna line them with bricks. So here are the bricks right here. So you're wondering what I was saving these for. See right here? Take you 2 at a time and put it on the edge. Bria, come and get 2 bricks, small pavers, and take them down there to Brian. Brian, you going all the way down to the other end and put it on top of the cement blocks. Put it all the way across first. Look at my hand. Look at my hand. Go all the way across like this. Good job. Put it down. Okay, now go all the way across. Bria, hand him a brick. No, son, you're going to put them together. Let them touch. Yes. Go ahead, Bria. Next time, take 2, Bria. Okay, guys, this is what the bed looks like now. We put small brick pavers all around the edge to keep everything out of it, and hopefully all of the society garlic won't die, but I'm hoping that everything else except for earthworms, they should go all the way down in the earth. But we have the greenhouse cover on now. It's a 50% shade cloth, something I bought about 4 or 5 years ago. And I usually put it on in the summer when we're gonna have temps above 100 degrees. And it has a zipper opening on both sides there in the back. And then I'm gonna pan slowly so I won't make you dizzy. We can open up the zippers here on the days that it's not gonna be 100 degrees. Here are the tomatoes that I cloned from my fall and winter tomatoes. It's a mushroom basket. I love it, and it held up very well during the heat. And let me show you, I looked at these yesterday. The roots are coming out at the bottom. So, and you can see a little bit right there on that corner. Well, not a corner, but on the side. So it's going to be very easy to just put this whole pot. See the roots? Yep, we're just going to put the whole pot into the ground, into a raised garden bed. So we have, I had those rooting in the house in water. And then after I put them in the cow pots, just to bring you up to date, then I put them outside. And because they weren't acclimated to the sun, I had a 90% shade cloth on them. And yesterday they took almost all of the sun almost the whole day. So this 50% shade cloth is great, and I won't have to be moving it. And let me just pan you around and show you that the reason why I keep this green plastic over here is because this frame is so close to the privacy fence, and it's hard to get the new cover when it's time to put it on all the way down. So in case I don't, then I will have some extra protection. And let me show you the beans that were hanging on the frame of the greenhouse. These are actually too big. These are green beans. They're actually too full, so I'm just gonna let them go ahead and go to seed and collect those. And we have some more up here that I failed to get, but I'm gonna go ahead and pull the smaller ones off. But so they'll get this filtered sun, and they should do well out here as well. And then I have that cherimoya tree that was in full sun. This is the mimosa tree. I had 2, and I gave one away to one of my subscribers who won the contest. It will go in the ground in the fall because it will grow 36 inches a year, and it can handle coming back from a 3-degree temperature. And here is a pepper plant that I've had several years. I brought it in the shade. Pepper plants can take a lot of sunlight. However, I brought this one in the container because you know that containers need more water. They dry out quicker. Here is a bay laurel plant. I had bought 4 of them from Amazon.com, and I gave 2 away to my subscribers. And here's one of them. And this one right over here is the smaller one, and that belongs to my daughter. And here's some ginger. It's been in full sun. And let me come over here and show you more ginger. Here, and here. And they are tropical plants, and they can handle the sun. But I just want to baby them a little bit when the heat index is like 106. And this is 2 elderberry trees from cuttings. They were cuttings that I took and rooted them in water, and then I put them in a pot. And here is a pecan tree that I found in one of my raised elevated garden beds. So it can handle the sun too. So as you can see, it's getting filtered sun out here. Everything will be fine, and when a breeze comes through, it feels really, really good. I have 2 more plants I'm going to bring in, but I'm going to wait because they're very heavy and they have thorns on them. And these are my Japanese gooseberries. They were just a little twig that was no bigger than this, about a foot long, 1 branch, and they have taken off, and now they're developing thorns. They're not going to fruit this year, but I think we'll have fruit next year, and I got them from Stark Brothers. Over here is that pomegranate tree I told you guys was trying to fruit. And I just want to see what it can do. I'm not worried about it because it's really growing vigorously. That lets me know that the root system is doing really well. So I'm just letting it do what it do, just to have some fun and see what will happen. But I know it can't handle producing any fruit. Let's see. Over here I have jicama. A young lady sent me the seeds, and it's a spicy root vegetable that you can substitute as a potato. I have a lot of society garlic. In the fall, I'm going to divide these clumps up here. I have 1 pepper plant still growing, and more society garlic all along this bed. And this is where I'm going to plant the tomatoes that I've cloned. Here I'm letting Merlot and another green lettuce go to seed. You can see it has bolted, and I have some more here. So the pods look like they're trying to break open now. So very soon I will be removing them, and I'll be able to give some of these seeds away. You know, I always say saving seeds is like printing your own money. I don't hardly ever have to buy seeds. Okay? So let me go to this end and just pan around slowly again. And some weeds are gonna have to be picked up here. And I'm gonna put salt, vinegar, a little dish soap, and make a solution that's gonna kill the weeds and the grass all out from the ground here. It's much cooler with the 50% shade cloth on the greenhouse. I bought this from eBay, and I buy a new cover for the greenhouse every year because it is so hot here that the plastic degrades even in the winter, fall, and summer, and spring. Winter, spring, summer, or fall. I think I said that wrong. Winter, spring, summer, or fall. It just degrades, and I don't like to try to patch it up. So I just get one when it's on sale, about $114 on eBay. I buy one every year when they go on sale, and now is the time to start looking for replacement covers because most people have their greenhouses set up already. Now the only thing I have to do as far as the weather is concerned, I'm going to put some 50% shade cloth on a couple elevated garden beds, but I'm gonna take a break and I'll show you that in the next video. Okay guys, we have Andre repairing my fence. I am so grateful. And we're just putting some new panels up. They're a little bit wider than the other ones. I just want to get it patched up to last through this season, and next year we'll probably just get a whole new fence. Need more screws? Okay. That's looking good. I put another battery pack charging if that one's losing power. Okay, guys, we'll come back and we'll show you the final results later. Good job. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, hit that like button, and make sure you turn on the notifications so that you can be the first to see my videos. Thank you all so much. You know that I love you and God loves you too. Bye now. Bria and I are getting this order ready so that we can ship it. And we always take pride in our orders. Right, Bria?
Yes.
Okay. Bye, everybody.
Bye.